Would love to introduce our first speaker today, Sandra Valks. She'll be presenting a speech from the Effective Coaching Pathway. It's a level 5 speech, and I believe you have 5 to 7 minutes. The purpose of this project is for the member to apply her leadership and planning knowledge to develop a project plan, organize a guidance committee, and implement the plan with the help of a team. The purpose of the first speech is for the member to introduce his or her plan and vision. Fellow Toastmasters, this is one of those special challenges within Toastmasters Pathways where we take on a project that stretches us. Sandra is here to explain what her chosen project is about, what she sees as the vision, and how the structure is already taking shape. You may even decide to take notes, as this is a somewhat involved process for growth. Help me welcome Sandra Valks as she presents Preparing for My High Performance Leadership.
High performance leadership is exactly what it says. High performance leadership. Can you tell I'm holding my breath on this one? Wow, it's a biggie. Now, creating a speech is really easy for me. Well, pretty easy. But this high performance leadership project is a project that takes some time, and it will make me stretch and grow. So my challenge to all of you as you listen to this is not to run away when it comes your turn for a high performance leadership project. Now, the high performance leadership is to build a team, motivate that team, develop a plan, delegate tasks to team members, and support everyone confidently to the successful completion of a project. In short, I'm expected to clearly define my vision and demonstrate my values in the way that I lead while setting goals, establishing priorities, and delegating responsibilities. You know, leadership really is about people. Now, here's a quote from Toastmasters International, and it says, "The difference between leaders and managers. Many managers are powerful leaders, and some leaders make excellent managers, but they are not the same. While a person may be both a leader and a manager, there is a difference in the skill sets needed for these roles." Now, altruistic leadership is one of the leadership styles, and it's the one I strive for. Places the empowerment of others and the needs of the team above the leader's personal need for credit and acclaim. Altruistic leaders are willing to step back and allow the good of their team, their organization, and their project to be the force that drives decisions. End of quote. This is how I will strive to deliver this project throughout the time. Vision and values, direction, persuasion, support, development, and appreciation. Now, the project setup is really quite simple, and hopefully it's very interesting, particularly to this club. I first explore ideas to find something of value. Next, I find team members who are willing to assist, to complete the work with me and to bring it to life. Next, I find an advisory board who works with me in behind the scenes. So it's a really amazing process. I have done it before. Brenda has done it. And it really not only stretches, but gives so much insight. So you have the working team and the advisory board in behind. Then I have to find the team members who are willing to work with me. Actually, that was pretty easy. I asked Brenda and Judy and Monique from the club to help me with this project, and they all accepted. Brenda and Judy have already been working on education, and it seemed a natural fit. And I know Monique struggles with the bloody computer, which is why Steve is here today to help us all out as well. But they are going to work with me to make this a success. And finally, the advisory board working behind me is Hannah, who has come today to hear about my project. She has agreed to work as part of my advisory board. and also Mariana, who wasn't able to be here today, but she'll be thrilled because this is recorded and she'll get to hear my project firsthand. Now, here's my project idea. I'm going to be watching your faces for reactions, you know. I am so very proud of our club. We did not only survive throughout the pandemic. When others folded and ran away, we simply leaned in. And at the same time that we were coping with the pandemic and leaning into Zoom, we were dealing with the changeover that kind of happened during a 2 to 3 year period to change over from the old legacy program that we knew so well into the Pathways, which was now computers. Well, that's a challenge for many of us. And poor Jeff, he used to not have gray hair. When he joined us and had to try and tell us how to do tech and computer, he went gray. So that's our challenge. Switching it over, Zowie. So with switching and twisting and stretching ourselves so much, it's my opinion that we kind of didn't lose our way. I mean, we have a really good structure and we have this amazing group of people that pulls together. We're just in there changing hats. And yes, let me help you with that. We have got an amazing group. And if we ain't laughing, we ain't learning. So we just know that the stretching is going to have some little mistakes here and there. And we just pick each other up. There's no judgment, no condemning. We just carry on. But it seems to me, Brenda would say, but we're not showing up on the, what do you call that? The count sheet anyhow.
The DCP.
The DCP, we're not showing up. Haven't we done anything? And of course we have. I said, yeah, I've done 4 levels in the coaching. I mean, I've got them. Oh, they're not completed on the Toastmasters International. In fact, we've got nothing on our DCP. Toastmasters won't even know we exist. And we know we've been doing our speeches. We, you know, so we're falling through the holes. And Steve, you're going to help us out with that today. So I thought what we are is off balance. We're waffling around, not feeling really confident in this Pathways and computer world. That's what's happening. Sloppy. It feels sloppy because we're just not sure. We try to go here and then we get new members and they've got this look on their face like, or, and we contribute to that because here we are going from the old program to the new program. We've got the same look on our face. So it's time for us to stop being sloppy, bring it together, and that's the project. And going forward, I would like to have this all wound up by the end of June because I would be prepared to step into VP of Education in the new year, unless, which is July 1, unless Jeff really wants to stay with it. But I think Jeff might like to just do the technology and send out the meetings. So my vision really is to have the Belleville Speakeasy Club and each of our members feeling so grounded and balanced within a structure that's understood and clear, so that we work our way through the pathways in a manner that feels like a celebration. It's worthy, it's well done, and it feels valuable because everything we learn in Toastmasters is so valuable. No one does it alone. So I've asked Brenda and Judy and Monique to be my spearheading team. They've accepted. I've asked Mariana and Hannah for my advisory board. They've accepted. Leadership, yes. This is where the rubber meets the road, that we all pull together. Consider your questions around pathways, and we'll find a way to bring it home. No one wins alone. What say ye? Are we ready to rumble? Hey!